Energy update, new grid being formed right now, October 18, 2016. By Anastacia Kompos. Website, Blue Beyond, at facebook.com. Blue Beyond, new grid being formed right now, October 19, 2016, Part 2 second series of Just for October Let Go, we are part of and currently in a new grid forming above. Part 1 second series shared when I was taken up as I saw beings and a table with a new grid being formed on it. I was one of many who watched our planet being formed, and I am linked to humanity's energetic grid, and I am part of seeing this being formed currently. I am also watching to see where I am personally being placed in this as well, sort of waiting until the energies settle. I am seeing a space where I am to be placed, and it is a space that does not have light in it, yet, and I'll share more on this as it comes. While this is being formed, based on where each and every soul is at, a new map grid for humanity is being formed right now. So right now we are in a new forming process, and while this is going on, we may find we do not have the usual access to doing clearings or energy work, as we normally do. Our psychic antenna is being readjusted. We are changing over from the old grid to a new grid, which is still being formed. We are in a transition and forming stage right now. There will be other words for this, and I have deliberately pulled away from reading any other posts as I want these words to be my real words in the human description, as I am sure there are labels and words for this going on. Yet again, I want to for now stick with my basic explanation of what I'm seeing, as this keeps this very real in the human being. Later on I will start to read other posts, and then when they describe what is going on in their words, that is validation and confirmation of another source in their words of what is going on, as I also do not want to read what is ahead either. As there is so much information around that one can get a bit lost or caught up in what is coming in future energy waves, and this can cause a distraction for us energetically. This is just myself and my personal preference, as you will do what you choose to do. I have done this and been like this since pre-2012. I take all information in, and I know many of you do as well, and then wait and see how this plays out in real life as human beings, linking to our spirit through our emotions in real time. This keeps us very real and grounded, while also having a link to spirit and all else that is going on in the astrals and multi-dimensions. As one cannot sustain living in the astrals multi-dimensions all the time, as there is and will be a time that souls need to come down into the human soul body. As we are needing to link our soul to our spirit and through our emotions, and then also to our physical bodies as well, the last place a shift is felt. Otherwise this can catch up with one. So while this new programming is currently going, much of the old is coming in waves, for us to let go of. To not get caught up in the old, to know that we are stronger now, and that we do not need to stay in the old any longer. And if one does, then be mindful of the head getting caught up in this. Keep it real and keep it grounded. Now is a time of pulling one's energy back into themselves, as while we are going through all we are more open and sensitive. Now is a time to reset new boundaries, as there are many shifts going on. It is a continual flow and flux right now. And while this is going on and our psychic antenna is being adjusted, we are not able to access or do removals or clearing as one may usually do on themselves. Depending what one has brought up and shifted and changed recently will depend on what one is having to deal with right now. As when the new comes in, then there is another layer level of releasing and letting go of the old. Remember, we are also dealing with and healing our spirit as well as our soul, living in two worlds, and finding a balance in this as well as a balance in our human lives. While these current readjusting and new forming energies are occurring, we may find we do not want to be around others right now, as we are so open due to this, and there can be reactions and tempers flaring. pull back or take a big step back where one can and reset one's boundaries, and continue to wait until this readjustment runs its course. Always, always have faith and trust and patience, as we are not only adjusting our grids but also humanities as a whole. As this is so much bigger than us, and now is not the time to be forcing one's own will, but to wait and surrender to the will of the divine. Much love and divine blessings, Anastacia, Ascension Guide Teacher, Multidimensional Ancient Earth Master, Trailblazer WaySeer. Anastacia takes on clients for one-on-one sessions. To book in, please contact at theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com. Or for further information please read the pinned post on the Blue Beyond. Anastacia is a rainbow bridge in linking our soul to our spirit of 6D and 8D through our emotions of the divine, sharing from experiencing energies herself and feeling the energies through her two souls, human and the spirit, as they come to our planet. From 20 years of personal experience in linking her soul to her spirit, through her emotions this lifetime and past lives, back to source through the abyss in service to humanity and Gaia guiding, teaching humanity. From the ancient ones, Shaman, Blue Ray Elder, Pleadean, Lemurian, Atlantean, Arcturian, Lyran. Please feel free to share this post and others in their entirety. All rights reserved. 2016 Anastacia Kompos.